morning. My name is Tina Favre, and I'm with Fit Steps for Life in the Garland location. Today we're going to be going over 5 different exercises that primarily deal with building up hip strength, maintaining a good strong core, keeping great posture, and working on our abdominals. Okay? So today the first exercise we're going to do is called the cat-cow. I will show you the modified version first, which you can do standing up on a chair. The rest of the 4 exercises will be done on the mat, on the floor, or some of these you can possibly even do on your bed. So let's start with the first cat-cow exercise. So bring your chair and place that in front of you. Okay? So now what you're going to do is place both hands with your arms straight on the chair, and then as you step back slowly, push those hips back. So you're going to consciously push the hips back as far as they can go. When you're in this position, try to make sure that your back is nice and flat and your hips are pushed back and your legs are straight. From this position, we're going to take a deep breath in. So deep breath in, pull up the back and the abdominal muscles, and then exhale, let all the air out and let everything hang down nice and loose. So pull up, round that spine, bring up the abdominals, and then let the air out and let everything hang down. Okay, this is the cat-cow, and we're going to repeat this for about 10 times, just warming up, stretching, and warming up. Now, we're going to do the same exercise on the floor, so you want to move your chair. Be careful when you're getting on the floor. You can always use a chair to assist you. Otherwise, just try to get on the mat as safely as you can. Okay? So we're going to be on the mat. And remember, if you do have problems with your knees, you can double fold the mat so that your knees are on the thicker portion. Okay, so now we're going to come to all fours, keeping our hands and our knees about shoulder width apart. Maintain a nice flat back. Then you're going to pull up the abdominals, arch, arch, up, arch as high as you can, keeping the abdominals pulled in, and then let everything hang down. And we're going to repeat for about 10 times. Make sure that you're breathing in and out while you're doing all of these exercises. Okay? Breathe in and out. Very good. Now, the next exercise is opposite arm and leg, which is also called bird dog. So you're going to get into the same position, okay, on your hands and knees. Maintain a nice flat back and start with lifting up your left arm and the opposite leg, which is your right leg. When you go to lift these two, make sure that you keep your core nice and tight, okay? So slowly raise your left arm and put your right leg back and hold. You're going to hold anywhere between 5 and 20 seconds, whatever you feel comfortable with. Slowly put those two back down, and then you're going to do the opposite. Raise your right arm, extend straight out, extend your left leg straight out. Try to think of it as if someone's pulling your arm in one direction and someone's pulling your leg in the opposite direction. But keep that core nice and engaged, okay? And then you're going to switch and do approximately 10 of these, holding for as long as you feel comfortable. Remember, just start out slow. If you can only hold a few seconds on each side, just try to increase the amount of time that you hold that exercise when you do it again. Okay, the next exercise, we are just going to take it over onto our backs. So get in a position where you can lay flat on your back, nice and slow like this. Extend your arms to your side, and then place your feet close to your hip bones. And then I want your legs about shoulder width apart also, okay? From here, you are going to engage your hips, and you're going to push your hips upwards, and you're going to hold, okay? This is called a bridge. So push the hips, keep the shoulders flat on the mat, keep the palms facing down on the mat, and you're going to hold. So you're going to start with about 5 seconds. You can hold this as long as you'd like. And then you're going to slowly lower your hips. Okay? Let me show you that again. Push up as high as you can with your hips. Engage the glutes. Squeeze your glutes. Push down through your heels and hold. And then back down. So I would want you to do about 3 sets of 10 to 12 of these. And that will really help build up your hip strength. Okay? Next exercise. You can modify the bridge to make it a little more difficult if you'd like by placing a weight across your hip area, either a dumbbell or some type of weight or ankle weights that can increase a little bit of weight on there. You can also do the exercise by putting your legs and your feet together and then raising your hips up in the same general fashion. The next exercise we're going to do is the Pilates half roll down. Okay, so you're going to place your feet out in front of you with your knees bent. Hold on to the underside of your hamstrings. And then what I want you to do, after you're nice in the sitting up straight position, is pull the abdominals in and curve your spine into a C. So you're going to roll back, extend the arms straight, and hold. Hold right here, keep the feet flat on the mat, and then come back into a nice straight position. So with this exercise, always remember, pull the abdominals in towards you, round the spine as if it looks like a C, okay? Straighten the arms, pull in the abdominals, and you're going to hold. Again, 5 to 30 seconds. Do it about 5 times, and then up. Now the advanced one for this would be that your legs are straight, and sit up nice and straight. Cross your arms over your chest, pull the abdominals in, the same thing, make a C curve in your back. Curve in your back, lean back, keep that curve in your back, and hold. At this time, your abdominal muscles will probably be shaking a little bit, so just hold as long as you can, and then release. And you'll repeat that exercise about 5 or 6 times. The last exercise, we will be in the same position. It's called a Russian twist. So we can do this without weights, or you can add a weight when you're rotating back and forth across your hips. You can hold a weight. Another way to make this exercise a little more difficult is to hold your feet up while you're doing the exercise, which I'll show you at the end. Okay, so right now we're going to lean back into that C curve with our spine. Place both hands on the right side of our hips. Reach over our knees and across. Reach over our knees and across. Okay? Over and across. Over and across. Make sure you lean back far enough so that you feel your abdominal muscles doing the work. Back and across. Okay. So remember, you can add weights to that exercise also. If you do it with your feet off the ground, you'll be off the ground. Hold your weight, round your back, go across. You can do this with a weight or just holding your feet up. That concludes our 5 exercises for today. I also have a handout on these exercises. I will be emailing it to all my Garland Fit Steps participants. If you would like a hard copy of these exercises, just contact me at tina.farr@fitstepsforlife.org. Please have a blessed day, and thank you.